Hi, this is Dan from Real Mac Software, and today I wanted to give you a quick look at how we're going to handle files in RapidWeaver Elements. Now, I've got RapidWeaver Classic open here, and I've got a very basic site. And I'm using the platform framework from Navision, and what we're going to do is I'm just going to drop in an image into here, and it's just in a container there, wrapped in a container, and we're centered. And I'm going to save this project. And actually, what I might do first, let's republish this. I'm going to republish, make sure all files are published. I'm going to republish this into the RapidWeaver Classic export folder here. And you'll see, although my file was called Real Mac Logo, when I've dropped it into RapidWeaver Classic and specifically directly into stacks, what it's done is it's renamed it and given it a random name, stacks image, blah, blah, blah. Now, really, I wanted it to keep Real Mac Logo because that is so important for Google, because Google doesn't know what this is. Search engines won't know what this is. So it's really important to name your files correctly. So I'm going to show you how we handle that in RapidWeaver Elements. So let's save this file. And this will be relevant if you are porting your project over to Elements. So I've got the same site opened up here and it's come across just fine. I mean, it's very simple. And if I go to our files area, so this is where we manage our resources and files in RapidWeaver Elements. And you can see it's using this long unique identifier. And this is what Stacks uses to internally reference the file. So if we go ahead and publish this, let's change the publishing setup because I need to publish it to the RapidWeaver Elements folder. And so we're going to do that. Let's go back here and let's say publish. I need to save the site first, so we'll do that on the desktop. And that's done. So let's publish this. And there we are. And that's done. So, so I can come over to the RapidWeaver Elements folder and you'll see it's placed our file in here exactly as we have it set up here. So you can see it's put it in resources, page files, and here. Now this was an imported site, so that is why this is set up this way, but it's not a problem because we can change that. What I can do, I can just click in here and I can change that to Real Mac Logo. And maybe I want to call this logo files because that's where we're going to store all our different logo files. So if I come back to here and we're going to delete all this, and we'll republish the site and it's done. And then I come back to the Finder and you can see it's mirrored this logo files, Real Mac Logo. And that is excellent for Google there. The search engine optimization, that is perfect. So with the resources area here, you can manage your files however you want. It's just like the Finder. So I can just drop this in. I've got a green logo there, and maybe I don't want menu on the end, and there we are. And so now you can see both files there, and I can hit space so I can get a preview of them, just a quick look. And maybe I want a new folder, and this is going to be my images folder, and I want that up there, not in there, out there, that's it. And let me just snap this so I can just pop another image in there. That's going to go there. So you can see it's really easy to organize your files. And now if I republish this, I'm going to export all the files super quick like we saw last week. And when I go back over to here, you'll know resources, images, logo files, and it's done it all exactly as you see it in here. And I can just rearrange these and drag and drop them like all the other views in Elements. It's super fast. And we also have the search, so I can, if I've got a site with hundreds of files, it's super easy to find what I want with the search and then drag it across into the site. So hopefully you can see how we're keeping the original names and how this is really efficient to work like this. So the files I dropped in, like this Real Mac logo here, it exported with the same name, you know. So you can use these files across multiple pages and it all just works, and we handle deduping of the same images so they won't be exported twice. And it's much better for Google, obviously, because, you know, Google doesn't know what that is, but Google will know what this is. That's the Real Mac logo. Of course it is. So yeah, so that was just a little look there at how we've improved image handling and file renaming and just everything related to that in Elements. So that's it for this week. Just a quick one. We've been working a lot under the hood on the theme studio, which is what I keep alluding to up in that menu bar there. But the reason I'm hesitant to show it off is because I really, you know, I want it to be more polished and I want it to really wow you. So we're working on that, and hopefully we'll show that off in the coming weeks. But yeah, got lots done this week. As I've probably put in the release notes, if you're reading this as text as well, if you're reading it on the community site. We fixed some issues for some developers that are porting their stacks over to Elements, and that's, you know, one of the reasons we've got Platform here, because they're working on getting everything running and working in Elements, which is great to see. So we're really working closely with developers to try and make the transition smooth for them, so they can cater for their customers that are using Rapid Weaver Classic and those that want to move to Rapid Weaver Elements. So yeah, so anyway, that's it for this week, and I will be back next Friday, as always, with another update for Rapid Weaver Elements. All right, thanks for watching these, and thanks for following along, and do let us know what you think in the comments below. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Have a great weekend. Cheers, bye.